1.73 million cars were repossessed, the highest number since the 2008 financial crisis.
Americans, they're hurting.
Gavin Newsom has been wanting to crack down on speech he doesn't like.
California just passed the most censorious bill ever.
You either believe in free speech or you don't.
Cue the fire. We have panic in California. We have panic in the banking system. My buddy Steve just put out this video. Billion-dollar auto lender crashes overnight. This is a subprime meltdown. 2.0 begins. And I say, Steve, I don't care. Banks are like incognito mode. It really doesn't matter. Did I really do that? Can you prove it? I mean, the premise that these guys, the banks, are even solvent is laughable. I hope you guys all understand your bank has no money. There is no vaults with gold. It is an institution that is built on debt, which doesn't exist. Except on their balance sheet, it's an asset. When I hear, oh my gosh, Evergrande failure, all these failures, bravo, no care. Now, if for some weird reason you care about your sheets of paper, you ain't getting it. If enough of you bum rush the bank, they're going to have a law. They're like, nope, you're done. I could show you the balance sheets of the Fed that backs all the other Ponzi schemes. It's upside down. They're broke. It's insolvent. And actually, no one cares until you lose faith in this thing. What is that? A line? That's the dollar. So just don't go past the purple line up there. It's a trend line. Uh-oh. I mean, imagine if people lost faith in something that didn't exist. And then imagine how much you could make on the downside. I'm just saying, for a friend. Bravo, then the Fed will step in, they'll cut rates, and they'll solve everything. The Fed cuts its rates, which they just did. They cut it from 6.10, and now it's 6.4. For all of you that say, the Fed's gonna cut rates, you ain't too smart, because the Fed doesn't control rates and there is nothing in your bank account. This brought to you by a dumb YouTuber whose hair basically just represents his IQ. Oh, and since we are on the topic of banks, hey, a bank just announced something. This is probably pretty important because it's on Bloomberg. Major bank issues warning that there's a 93% chance of a recession, well, in the next few minutes. And how to prepare now. Step 1, go take all your money out of the bank. Step 2, use that money to buy a bomb shelter. Actually, you guys aren't taking out any money. I know, I've seen your bank accounts. Americans have never had this much money. Oh, this much car debt. Sorry. Experts warn it could start a 2008-like recession. No. You sure it won't be the mortgage failures? As of recently, currently, we have skyrocketing delinquencies. That was I had to say that sentence 5 times. But who cares about the homes anyways? I mean, many Americans can't buy a home. Get jobs. Move. They're stuck. The economy. And in from, you're not going to believe me. Go try to sell your house. I know you keep looking at Zillow. Look, babe, look how much money we have. That's not how much money you have. It needs to go in the bank account, and you ain't getting it. You guys are below 2019. So 2019, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 years. You're below that. You did have a nice pandemic pump and then dump, and you should have sold the top, but maybe you did. See, it's that case of the woulda, coulda, shoulda. You should have taken out that money out of your bank account. This is actually England. We're going to jump around. We're going to go to Gavin Newsom. This is fun. We're just going to drive all around the world. Guys, if you live in California, you should be fearful. You know how you have that be greedy when you're fearful and fearful when you're greedy? Well, if there was ever a time to do something, now I got out. I'm like, this is not a fight this is not my battle. I'll leave that one up to Meet Kevin. He'll be the governor and everything will be solved. It didn't work, so I moved. But listen to what happens if you try to take your money out.
I'm now in Santander Bank, right?
What are you doing, sir?
I'm filming you and I'm recording this conversation. I'm coming to the bank to withdraw £2,500. Are you going to let me? I've got £11,500 in my account. Are you going to let me? Are you going to let me to have the money or not?
What do you need the money for?
Hello, are you going to let me have the money or not? Huh?
I can't remove that restriction that's on there.
You can't remove this restriction. You can't remove the restriction, okay. After your colleague told me that I'm a liar, yeah? So your colleague told me I'm a liar yesterday. I've come in to withdraw £2,500, yeah? And you're not going to let me have my money today. Is that right?
Right, you can still use your card.
I'm not, to answer the question, please, yeah? I can still use my card. Are you going to let me withdraw £2,500 from my account today? Yes or no, in the branch?
And what is the £2,500 for, Mr. Jackson?
To buy a motorbike.
What is it for? You know, it doesn't matter. That's, guys, you ain't getting it. Also, you might not be able to get out of this place. If you haven't sold, I'm just saying, as a friend to a friend, I do have a way to save you 15% on just about everything. This psychopath's coming full blast here. Listen.
Unmarked cars, people en masse, people quite literally disappearing, no due process, no rights in a democracy where we have rights. Immigrants have rights.
No, they don't. They're illegal, you idiot. If you come here illegally, not legal, you don't fall under rights. But what he is referring to is the ICE agents, because they're getting doxxed. They go and they arrest, you know, let's say a dude that, I don't know, slaughtered 100 people, and they're just doing their job. And then these people find out where they live, and then they don't really make it comfortable because, you know, everything just catches fire. I would love to have that debate with you in the comment section because I'm on the fence on that one. So,
and we have the right to stand up and push back. And that's what we're doing here today. This is a disgrace. This is an outrage, what we have allowed to happen in this country. And I could not be more proud of this legislature, the legislative authors, to the community demanding more from all of us at this moment to push back.
Again, what he's referring to from Cray 3, new California banning officers, agents from covering their faces, sparks enforcement debate. I have a suggestion for you, sir. Do what I did, because I used to wear that and said Polizei. No, it did not. Did it? No, it did not. That was when I was in Germany too. Did it in Santa Barbara, Highway 1, ran radar, wrote tickets, carried a 9mm. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this anymore. So, hey, Brad, if that's you, Brad, just trade equities. I love my police officers. Actually, I got saved. I was out here in Vegas. I was driving a very nice vehicle, completely lost, going to the Raiders game. Top is down. Very nice vehicle. I said that, goes 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. Wife and I were going to the Raiders San Francisco. She's from San Francisco. I was going to vote for the Traders. I try to pull into the parking lot. They say, no, sir. Start screaming at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, wherever I park. And you don't really want to park downtown. I'm pretty sure I'm going to come back and people are going to be laying on the hood of the vehicle taking Instagram photos. Police officer pulls up next to me. I like your car. I'm like, why, thank you. He's like, bravo. Yes. Follow me. Turns on the lights, escorts me. That was amazing. I said, I will always help you trading equity, because that's what he's like, I want to stop doing this. I gave him my personal phone number and I'm like, call me anytime. Promise I will help you click buttons to get out of this. In regards to the law also requires any officer to identify. I mean, there's a lot of things that I agree with. It's kind of like that freedom of speech thing. Say whatever you want. I know we'll be upset, but it's like, sorry. There are some things that I'm cool with, and then there are other things that, guys, if you live in California, put your house on the market right now. This just passed. This is the same thing that they're pulling throughout the entire world. It's going to start with California, and then it's going to move. And this is California Senate Bill 771. All Gavin Newsom needs to do is sign it. It's going to be on his desk. Just like Pam Bondi. I mean, she's not on his desk, but she loses stuff that are on her desk. So also Trump kind of went after Pam. Hey, Pam Bondi, have a few minutes left up there. Social media. That's if you guys are using social media. Let's go for big numbers here. $100,000. Make sure you don't say anything on those social media platforms that make people upset. I mean, we do have some, well, we can't have that. $100,000. Oh, we got $1 million. This is a civil penalty. If you guys do anything of all these reasons, what do we got? Welfare. Let's see. Hate. Ooh, that was a hate word. I can't use that word. Oh, intimidation. Uh-oh. And then lo and behold, people shall show up at your door like these people, that's really cute. It's a little repressive to me, but okay. Look what happens when you post stuff. This is UK. It's not just UK. Australia.
Okay, what was it?
Sorry, I don't like the camera. You can have my body cam. I can exhibit that to you. I just don't like the camera, really.
Okay.
I don't like the camera. See, and that's, well, we have one here. I'll do my recording. You cannot record me. And ladies, if you're trying to find a man, I would highly recommend.
Well, I'm doing this because this is my own house, and I am telling you why I'm doing it. So I just need to know why would she's basically viewed a
like, okay, the blonde can come in. You need to stay. All right, the horrible human
post,
male.
which is not an arrestable offence.
Yeah. That's been,
okay.
It happened in May, and you're completely fine. The only thing is, we need to seize the phone at this current moment.
Yeah.
The phone needs to get seized from us, otherwise.
So now they get to come in, and because she viewed, it said she didn't even post anything. She viewed something online, and they're going to seize the child's phone.
Escalate this further.
But with a voluntary interview.
So have you seized anyone else? Is she the only child you're picking on?
Voluntary interview, you'd be able to come.
Have you spoken to anyone else? No, we'll come to the station now.
I'm just going to pause it and say, guys, girls, you need to do something. I'm telling you. New York's gone. California's gone.
Let her finish her sentence before.
She does have to get further escalation, unfortunately.
That's fine. We'll come to the station now.
The phone isn't seized right now, and we're not able to basically get the phone. We'd have to escalate this further, which means your daughter will get arrested.
For what? Viewing a social media post? Is that?
I need to go with that in order to.
No, absolutely not.
What can we do to prevent destruction of evidence?
I'm sorry.
Lisa.
They're going to come in, arrest your kids, confiscate. They're going to do nothing, nada, for criminals. I mean, that's what we're already seeing. You robbed a store? It's a lot smarter than a bank. There's nothing in a bank. I witnessed this in Los Angeles. I watch people steal stuff all the time. In LA, there they go. And the employees, I'm like, nope, can't do anything. Over and over and over. Austin, I talked to the store owners. They're like, we're just going to close because they can come in and steal whatever they want. 1 in 4 Brits admitted to witnessing shoplifting, but not reporting it because they're not going to do anything. They'll come arrest you if someone's feelings got hurt, or if you use the word Muslim improperly. It's probably a hate crime. I mean, that's our religion. Unbelievable video. Police officer grills woman, and she was dying. She was, I can't say the word. It starts with a C, and it ends with answer. And in her own home over Facebook post because someone was upset. He just goes in, and she's like, really? And then he's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. You're going to go to this person, and you're going to apologize. Otherwise, I'm going to tase you and then pepper spray you. So he didn't say that. That is one thing I learned very quickly. I was trained in it. Pepper spray, taser, never pepper spray. You put them in your patrol car, you can't breathe. If I hit someone with pepper spray, I'd just be like, you got to walk alongside. You stink. And I know some of you are like, but that's not, America. Guys, this is going on right now.
We're here to talk about the Hennepin County's decision not to prosecute felony cases that stem from low-level traffic stops.
When they have like a dozen Uzis in the car, they're not going to prosecute. I know. That was a lot of cocaine, but it's a traffic stop. Did you post something? You're the guy that posted something online, wasn't it? And you wonder why no one will subscribe to your channel. You guys, you need to stop this. It's already too late. They're multiplying. I have one kid, they have like 20. Listen.
We are the messengers of the messenger. We are the representative of this deen of Islam. We have to be the solution. The future is ours. Every ideal nightmare of a Muslim Europe will come true. They can be as mad as they want. I don't care. America will be a Muslim country. Russia will be a Muslim country. Islam will enter every house. We have to be a part of that change. We have to be a part of that da'wah. We have to be a part of those ghuraba who stand firm on our aqeedah and our practice and our deen and never ever apologize. Unapologetic. Never ever compromise.
Okay, now that's too far. It's starting to sound like my wife. Guys, they're coming. It's here. Listen.
Hamid Tihin Laf Dabarka. Magaladan Ka Digesa.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's your mayor. Do you understand what is happening here? Yes, Bravo, but you're not helping me. I'm broke. Well, this is what you do. Okay, you're broke. You can still fix things. Low income / spending, worry sign economy, recession, depression, whatever they put here. DG, just down 4.8448, 5%. It's going to swing up. It's Dollar General. And that actually confuses me. Wouldn't it be like in a depression where like you go there? Also on the major indices, NASDAQ, it's setting up on the 2-minute. Change it to the 2-minute. You have a swing. See, I come here with problems and I have solutions on DG. If you guys wanted to trade that on the 2-minute in the morning, you guys had a rising wedge, you broke. It kind of can't really confirm. You have money flow right there. That's where all the money's at. And on the daily, you guys probably have to wait till it hits down here, the 200. This would actually have been a good little swing. Failed. Also, just to let you guys know, they don't see swing purple, right? And then you make money going down. Purple hits trend line, make money going up. Yeah, not so much. You got to have stop losses. Let's say 80% of the time it swings. You still got 20%. Don't be like those dum-dums. Did you guys know, this is in the course, I'm going to say 75, 85% of all online brokerages where people put their money in, their trading accounts, they're all underwater, even though 75% of their trades were profitable. Now, if you're like, wait, I'm doing the math here, that makes no sense, we'll take the course. But I'll explain. You got to let your runners run. You can't get out. And you got to put a stop loss, because what'll happen is it breaks and you're like, it'll come back. Oh, Brad, it's not going to come back. You have to have a stop loss. So something else that will not come back. See that clock and how I have the bear market course for free in there. It's $2.99. AI, you take a shot at it. Works phenomenally. We're trying to let in 10 people a day, and then we'll open the doors for everyone. But it is those that sign up. And if you want to sign up, link in the description, step by step, $2.99. You got to do it. While the world burns hell in a handbasket, your digits are going up. And with that, I will see you tomorrow, and I love you.